door seems to be stuck, Titus.
Oh, sorry.
Have you locked us in again? Help me, Titus.
Wait, I'm charging my battery.
Ratfink and Boo Boo, friends to those who have no friends, enemies of those who make them an enemy, champions of women and children everywhere. Ratfink, mysterious masked nemesis of hoodlums and racketeers the world over. And Boo Boo, by day, a mild-mannered gardener. By night, the scourge of the underworld. Ratfink and Boo Boo. Together they blaze a four-fisted campaign against the enemies of truth, justice, and the American way of life.
Remember, Boo Boo, we only have one weakness.
What's that, Ratfink?
Bullets. Now let's go to fight crime.
Oh, go ahead. It's okay. Go buy a ticket.
Welcome to a Thrillville psychotronic blowout show. We are in the presence of legends tonight, living legends, not the dead ones I usually show, but living legends are here tonight. But before we get to them, I want you to restore my faith in humanity. I have a question for you. Well as you can. Last night, we had a Three Stooges Fest. I'm gonna ask you a question. How many people here love the Three Stooges? How many people here love the Republicans? It's interesting. It's interesting because last night was my worst attended Thrillville ever for Mo, Larry, and Curly. So now I know you guys are at Britney Spears. So I got that cleared up. I know where you were. Anyway, I'm going to bring up right now the one and only, the legend, the icon, Ray Dennis Steckler. AKA Cash Flag. Back in April, I had the privilege of showing The Thrill Killers and The Incredibly Strange Creatures Who Stop Living, etc. And this is the genius behind those films and the ones we're showing tonight, Ray.
Thank you. Hey, it's really great to be here. It's been 11 years. How many people were at the York Theater when I was here before?
Right here. They're all dead now.
Oh, yeah. Well, they were from Nebraska, most of them, I guess. Yeah. Okay. How many people have ever seen Ratfink and Boo Boo? And the Thrill Killers. How many people saw the Thrill Killers? Yeah, well, come on. It's my show. He's a good kid. Hey, no, the reason he says that, we've got, do you remember those three guys? Remember the three guys in the Thrill Killers? Yeah. Which one did you like the best?
Mad Dog.
He wasn't one of the three, Bill. The three. Do you remember the three? There was a little guy with an axe, you remember him? And there was the Frankenstein monster, the big guy, remember him? And then there was the guy that had this eye problem with a gun, kept playing a jukebox, kept asking you for quarters, and had this thing about eating rat poison. Well, there's a long story about how that got written in, but we'll go into that later. Herbie Robbins. Let me tell you the great thing about Herb Robbins. We met, and I'm going to keep it short because we're going to do a whole show later, but we met in 1959. He was teaching acting, and I walked into his acting studio with a friend of mine who, he was in Egon. He played the helicopter pilot in Egon. I don't know if you saw Egon or not. You see Egon, everybody? Yeah. And he took me to this acting school, and there was Herbie. And Herbie put me in this play called Career.
You were excellent on stage. I gotta say, no bullshit. How would an actor on stage?
Well, no, let me tell you the whole story, because we'll make it short right now. But I played in the movie was Dean Martin, the director. Remember the movie, everybody see Career?
Yeah!
Well, one anyway.
Dino!
Well, the minute I played a director, that was it, you know.
It's a great movie.
You know, it was a great part. But we started in '59, and 2 years ago, we're still making movies together. We made a movie up in South Lake Tahoe called Summer Fun. Though he played a grandfather for me this time, but we're still together since 1959. That's pretty good, huh? And one more thing, I have a friend, Bill Holt. Why don't you stand up, Bill? Bill's from Oakland. And since 1959, he's been my fan. And since 1959, he's been waiting to buy me dinner. And he was waiting out here. And guess who bought me dinner tonight? Bill Holt. It's 1959. Is there any one thing I'd like to, if anybody's got one thing they want to say before we get off, because we're going to do a whole show later. Is there one thing somebody wants to ask me now? Go ahead, buddy.
What's Arch Hall Jr. doing these days?
Arch Hall Jr., God bless him. He married a girl from Vietnam about 25 years ago, has some beautiful children, all grown up, and he's been flying the Flying Tiger Airlines freight line for like 30 years now. He's a pilot. And the last I knew he was living in outside of Las Vegas for a while, but I wasn't sure because his mother lived there. She used to come over and visit me. But I think he's down in Palm Springs somewhere now, but I'm not 100% sure. But he was a pilot, and you know his father? Everybody knew who his father was, right?
Arch Hall Sr.
Do we have any Arch Hall fans here?
Yeah!
Okay, well anyway, his father, Arch Hall, how many people saw last time I saw Archie, the movie? Oh, we're gonna have a good time tonight. Okay. Anyway, Robert Mitchum played Arch Hall's father in the movie. You knew that, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was a funny movie, and that's a whole other story. But Archie's still flying. Had very little desire to make any more movies after he did The Sadist in Deadwood. He had done Wild Guitar for me first.
Nasty Rabbit. We'll talk about that later. Yeah.
You got it. Okay, guys. Well,
one thing, Ray.
Sure.
The title of this film is Legend, and I know the story well, but I want to hear you tell it. What is Ratfink and Boo Boo? What's missing?
Oh, well, now, does anybody know anything about this out there? We have a few secrets going on.
I know.
Does anyone know what the original movie title was?
And Boo Boo.
No. You know, when you make a movie like we do, we start out with $20. It's true. We went on and we bought two rolls of film. It was $10 each. It was Plus X. Remember Plus X, guys out there? We went and shot, for your benefit, there's a scene in the swimming pool. We shot about 5 minutes of footage with the two rolls. We had 11 frames left after we edited it. Our shooting ratio was just the way it's got to be sometimes. And, you know, sometimes if you shoot more film, you can't eat after that. You can't feed your kids if you shoot too much film. We're not the big boys. But in the pool scene, there's a close-up of one of the incredibly strange creatures. The girl's wearing, one of the dancers actually from the creatures is in there. She wears a mask from the creatures that we had left over. I figured if you got a prop left over, use it, it's free. and we shot. But anyway, the first part of that movie was called The Depraved. It was about a sick guy making phone calls to people and harassing them. Now, I know no one's ever had that problem, right? You know, but we were having that problem personally, which I'll go into later. And so we shot that, and I didn't know Ron Haydock very well yet. He had come on the set of The Creatures. By the way, this is really Ron Haydock's night. You do know that, right?
Ron Haydock, yeah.
Okay, if you don't know who Ron Haydock was, or still is as far as I'm concerned, you will tonight. But anyway, he said to me, I want to hear one of my records? I said, what do you mean? He says, I sing. I mean, I've known the guy for almost a year now and never told me. So after we shot those two scenes by the pool, I heard him sing, and then that was the next phase. We went on and we recorded a song called Murder a Go-Go, which became Big Boss Go-Go Party, and who knows what. And we were going to call the movie Murder a Go-Go at that time, because the AIP was doing great with Go-Go. And the next thing, I don't know how these things happen, because you shoot a little at a time, you shoot a little at a time. Things are happening around you, which if you really want me to go into full detail, because it's fascinating about Ron Haydock, is that we went into Sears Roebuck, and he saw this mask, and he pulled this mask out, and he says, look. And he puts the mask on his face, and I says, gosh, that's pretty interesting. Next thing I know, we had a cape, and we had engineer boots, and he went over and bought long underwear, and now we had another movie altogether. We're making a sicko movie, and now we're doing comic strip. And the scene, I don't know, how many people saw Ratfink again? Okay, that's enough there. No, we won't see any more.
Yeah.
The point is, I guess I want to make right now is with Ron Haydock, when you have a good friend who is on your side, you want to bounce back off each other, right? And people don't want to do that. They all want to be themselves. I'm the king, or whatever. I won't go to the next phase. But Ron Haydock was the kind of guy who would just say, what do you think? What do you think? And I would say, I think it's great. I think it's great. Because Ratfink and Boo Boo is half of Ron Haydock as well as me. I'm going to take half the credit. We discussed that. It says 50-50. And it shows. When you see a lot of things in there, that's Ron Haydock. That's because he gave something to the picture. He didn't take it like I know so many friends in Hollywood, they take it. He gave. And we came out with this movie, and we showed it. I have to tell you one last thing. We showed it to, let's see, we went to 4-Star Studios, which used to be Republic. We showed it to the producer over there, which I don't even want to remember his name, big time. And we wanted to know what he thought of it. Later, you know, you call, well, what did you think? What did you think? We're starving. And no answer. So I decided to go back and get the print. Well, the print was in the office at 4-Star, and I went up there and walked down the hall to get the print, and this producer saw me coming, and he ran into the men's room to avoid me. This guy's making $10 million a year, and he's avoiding me because he doesn't know what to say. Doesn't know what to say. But I bet you tonight when you see the movie, you'll have something to say, right? Oh, yeah. Now, I'm going to end right now.
Proceed with caution.
Hi, gang. Hello, Walter.
Oh.
Comic books.
Now, Boo Boo. Fight crime. Prepare to meet the rat.
Smack him for me!
Careful. There. Hey.
And Ratfink and Boo Boo, how about that? Don't make them like that anymore.
Yeah!
Ratfink came out in 1966, I believe. 64? 5. Before the Batman TV show? Oh, so now we know who's plagiarizing who. Speaking of the Batman TV show, in 2 weeks from yesterday, Yvonne Batgirl Craig will be here at the Parkway for the Elvis party. She co-starred with Elvis and It Happened at the World's Fair, which I'm showing. It's one of to the incredibly lucky person who gives this book.
Lucky number 186.
186. Is 186 in the house? 186?
Is there a ticket?
Yeah, it's a ticket.
No, it's not your driver's license.
Yeah, not your social security number. We're gonna spin again. Okay, she's gonna spin again. With incredibly strange, great interviews with Russ Meyer, Ted Michaels, and press books on the films we're seeing tonight. And this goes to lucky number, the drama's killing me, let's go. Lucky number?
194.
194.
In that order.
Yes.
Whoa, we got a winner. Woo, give me it. Okay, Ray, incredibly generous, Ray Dennis Steckler, have a lobby card for the Incredibly Strange Creatures, which he'll sign. Ray's going to be selling these during Lemon Grove Kids Meet the Monsters. You want to go out in the lobby real quick, and Vale too will be selling books in the lobby. Ray's got lobby cards. He's got press books from this film to sell, and he just told me he's selling all Ray Dennis Steckler films on video, like this, Ratfink and Boo Boo, for $5. Wow. Just because Ray loves you. Okay. This Lobby card goes to incredibly lucky number
203.
203. Got it. Okay, grand prize, a press book from the incredibly strange creatures who stopped living and became mixed up zombies. This is serious collector's item. Like I said, Ray's going to be selling them after the after the interview. Wow. So this goes to incredibly lucky number. Well, we'll see, pals. Okay.
Don't even try it.
Follow that dream. You never know. We'll see. Lucky number
213.
213. Breaking some hearts here.
13 out there.
213. Lucky number 213. Are we going to spin again? We're going to spin again. Okay. Last chance. Hey, who here remembers Bob Wilkins? Did you know that Bob Wilkins is going to be here October 26th? Yeah. Creature Features live on stage here at the Parkway. All right. What do we got? Lucky number?
199.
199. Whoa, we got a winner.
Handle with care.
Okay, give him a hand. Okay, let's give the Tiki Goddess a big hand here. Okay, now we're going to bring up our special guests. Ray Dennis Steckler, Herb Robbins, Vale. And I'm also going to call to the stage a couple of fans. How about Harold and Jeremy? Ray, let's have a seat here. I want to bring you, I think they're all hot. Are these all hot, John? Yep. It's one for Ray, one for Herb, give one to Vale. I'll be getting to you guys, just hang tight. You guys have a seat. Here's Herb. Big hand for Herb Robbins from the Thrill Killers. Also at Ted B. Michaels, the Worm Eaters. You guys have a seat anywhere you like there. Right here, the chair's right behind you there. Yeah. Help yourself. Yeah, no, it'll reach. Go ahead.
Come on, Herbie, sit down. Help him, Vale, help him.
It's okay. Musical chairs here at Thrillville Theater.
Ray wants to stand up.
Okay. I don't know how this interview is going to go exactly because, frankly, I'm a little drunk, but... So I don't know what the hell I'm going to ask him, but it's your prerogative to answer. Ray, you can have a seat, Ray.
You know what happens when I sit down? What happens? I get nervous in my knees.
Start knocking. So, Ray, I know...
Can I stand to you?
No.
Just don't pee in your pants next to me.
Are we on?
Yeah, we're live.
Well, wait,
We're live, baby.
you got your friend?
Live at the Parkway. Talk right to the mic.
Well, let's
You can go ahead.
Harold, right?
Oh, does Ray want to do some interviewing first?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to let Ray conduct the interview right now. Go ahead, Ray.
Okay, no,
Take it away, Ray.
I just want to, Harold, Harold, you have something to say, Harold?
Hello.
All right, Harold! Woo! Harold comes to my show every friggin' week from the city. Every week, Harold comes in. Not that he's not discriminated.
Jeremy, you have something to say, right?
I'd just like to say that it's so great to be here on stage with everyone. It's just such a thrill to be here.
I used to work with Jeremy at Movie Image in downtown Berkeley, and we would, just to scare people, we'd throw on Ray's movies all the time. They come up asking for the latest Tom Cruise movie. They say, no, you need the Cash Flag collection. Is what you need. We push it on them.
Okay, we got about 25 minutes up here, I guess.
Well, 20, yes.
I can do 20.
20.
I would like, did we want to finish anything on that title? Is it important?
Yeah.
Because he has his story and Vale has his story.
And they're the same story, coincidentally.
Well, it's like a... Are there any film critics in here tonight?
Kelly Vance from the Express is in the house. Yay. I'm not gonna say where he is. He's a shy guy.
This could
Hey!
This could be dangerous.
Michael Gobino's over here.
As we dig into the truth, do people really care about whether it's fact or legend?
Yes.
Yeah, good.
What?
Okay. We reviewed from Daily Variety. They reviewed Ratfink one night, and it was an empty theater, of course. And he was smoking a cigarette. I never saw a critic sit in hiding, smoking a cigarette. You know how they hide now and they miss half the movie. And I'm getting really nervous because I know that he's really nervous. The guy's got to light up 20 cigarettes. He's got to light 20 cigarettes up to see Ratfink and Boo Boo. I know I'm in for trouble. So afterwards, he came out and he said to me, he said, "What the hell is Ratfink and Boo Boo? Where did you get that?" And I says, "That's when I made up the story." I said, "Well, I gotta tell you the truth, because if I didn't say what I said, I would have hit it. And then maybe I would have got a better review, I don't know." So I told him the story about how the artist screwed up, and I didn't have enough money to put the N and the D on the A. And he says, "Well, that makes sense." And I says, "Okay." And at least he left in a little better mood, and he gave me a 80% bad review and a 20% good review. Most of it went to Carolyn Brand, actually, which was kind of nice. And so after she read the review, she said to me, "You know, I think I need a better director." But the real story of Ratfink and Boo Boo is very simple. What was the song they were singing at the pool? What? Come on. "You ain't nothing but a Ratfink." You remember? And you all laughed, at least most of you did, when poor Titus got hit with a hammer. And he rolled down, and I had a little daughter then, and she said, "Daddy, that man got a boo-boo. That man got a boo-boo." And Ron and I got together. Ratfink, a Ratfink, boo-boo, a Ratfink, a boo-boo, a Ratfink, a boo-boo. That's it. Simple.
Well, that's an interesting theory, Ray.
Well, I just, you know, sometimes the things in life are the simplest, but people can make something out of something. It's just amazing. Okay, what?
There's not enough space on the titles for an N and a D to have fallen off. So, at that point, the A is too close to the boo-boo.
Hey! Well, he's still going by my theory.
That's okay. I said, fact or legend, bring the legend. Okay, Herbie, go ahead. You want to say something?
Oh, I got stories about you, Ray. I can do an hour.
Don't tell them all my...
No shit, I can do an hour. I'll do it two.
Before I forget, my wife...
We have 2 more movies.
My wife Catherine's here with me tonight.
Catherine, give her a hand. And his daughters.
My daughter, Morgan Steckler, you saw the name, Morgan Steckler Productions. She's got the camera. She's got the camera. Maybe we'll make some more Morgan Steckler productions someday. And then I have my other daughter, Bailey.
All right, give her a hand. Direct from Las Vegas.
Who is, she's a heck of a gymnast, let me tell you. Okay, guys. All right, go ahead, Herbie.
Here's a Ray Steckler. I got 2 of them. At the time...
Keep it clean, keep it clean.
I won't tell the dirty ones because Ray's a very, very American kind of guy. Filthy of mind. The mind is sick. I've known a guy for 40 years. He's got the warpedest mind I've ever known. So you gotta let the warp grow. Like this film, it was the warp that grows with Ray. And until the end of the film, you don't know what the warp's gonna look like. And it's fascinating because he comes up with these things, you know, and you go, Ray, it's a warp. Ray Steckler, in the film The Thrill Killers, that I had the pleasure of being in, I got beaten up.
Tell them when you played in Thrill Killers.
Oh, God, 1964. I was doing a play called The Brig in Hollywood, very controversial play, and I got beaten up by 3 Marines, 27 stitches in my face. Blasted, kicked in the face by some schmuck named Jerry Lee Moose. Imagine being kicked in the face by a Texas Marine named Moose. I love it. He splashed my face. I come out of the hospital, I do a play. Ray's at the opening of the play. It's very controversial. Ray says, Herbie, come on. you can do the thrill kills with me. And I love Ray, so I said, all right, well, let's do it. So I'm killing people left and right and left, and murdering people. Whatever Ray says, you know, I don't even know he's in the picture. I didn't find out he was in the picture until 6 months later. I thought I was the star of the goddamn thing. So the other guy's chopping up heads in Topanga Canyon, you know. Herb chopped his head. Okay, where's the head? Boom, that's it. Herbie, cut her leg off. Well, give me the leg, I'll cut the son of a bitch off, you know. That's what we're doing this for. It's all in Ray's mind. So, he says to a kid who was in my acting workshop, he said, look, now call upstairs and say, oh, Hank, comes to an old farmer's girlfriend, played by Ray's ex-wife, Carol. Oh, Hank, are you home? Real weary old farmhouse, great old house. And he goes, oh, Hank, and here comes a rubber $19 head with its tongue out this long, you know, a Halloween head, and it comes bouncing down the stairs. Now, no one in his right mind gonna believe that's a real head. And I'm saying, that fucking thing ain't real. It's bang, 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 bang. It looks like, you know, a $4 basketball from Kmart. Yeah. And it's bang, bang, bang. And I think that's the greatest, funniest thing I ever saw. Schmuck Ray, he doesn't know anything second class. He rents Lytton, I'll never forget this, Ray, Lytton Industries Cultural Arts Center for the opening of the Thrill Kills. I'm saying, Ray, you're out of your mind, man. This is class. We're scum. What are you, nuts? So his opening night, the limousines and Sunset Boulevard. He didn't have the money for a Klieg light, but if he had, he would have had Klieg lights. Tuxedo, the whole bit. And I invited my producer of my theater show, The Brig, Shirley, was a very sophisticated woman, was top Broadway secretary, to see Herbie and the Thrill Killers by Ray Steckler and two other guys chopping off heads and killing and murdering and murder and blood with his rubber head. And I can't wait to tell Shirley, isn't it the grooviest, hippest rubber head you ever saw? Because it's going bang, 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 bang. So I'm sitting next to Shirley, and she's a real Broadway, sophisticated lady. I'm saying, Shirley, wait till this next shot. And Shirley, by this time, was freaked. And here comes his head. Bang, 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 bang. And Shirley goes, wah, wah. And she runs out to the theater. So I run after this invitee, Shirley, and she's bent over in the bush throwing up. And I still think it's funny. And I'm trying to tell her, Shirley, didn't you see the tongue? God damn it. It's rubber. The ears were like, you know, like this. Ray could, $4 rubber head. Shirley, it's not real. It's a rubber frickin' head, God damn it. And every time I say rubber, she goes, whoa, I'll never let me interrupt this.
Well, there it is, honey. It needs a little work, but for only $100 down, what more could we ask?
Just great. Just like I pictured it.
Come on, we'll fix it up. Come on, I'll show you around. Thanks. Maybe he's around back. Hank, where are you?
I think he's not here.
He's here somewhere because he knew we were coming out to see the place today. Come on. He's close. Record player's still going. Wait here a second. Hank? Hank, where are you? Hank, where are you? He's not in there. Let's go out back. There's something I want to show you anyway.
Oh, I forgot my radio.
We'll get it later.
What are your plans for this?
Well, I thought we'd fix it up and rent it out, maybe. Got an upstairs. Room for a couple of bedrooms. Come on, I'll show you.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? We're having a little party. Who are you? I would like to introduce you to Brother Keith. Keith, say hello. Say hello. Hello. You say hello, Keith. Say hello, Keith. Hello, Keith. All right, Keith, are you? Hi. Say hello, Gary. Gary. Gary, say hello, Gary. Gary, what can I say? Hello, Gary. Say hello, Gary. Hello, Gary. Hello, Gary. You want money? Hello, Gary. Hello, Gary. Hello, Keith. Hello, girl. Don't hurt her, girl. Back. Don't hurt her. Keith, say hello, lady. Gary, you want money? Lift. Keith, say hello, lady. You want money, Gary? Keith, say hello, lady. Hello, lady. Lady, say hello to Keith. Say hello to Keith. Lady, say hello, Keith. Lady, say hello, Keith. Lady, say hello, Keith. Say hello. Lady, say hello. Could you come here for a minute, Gary? Hello, say hello, Gary. Gary. Say hello, Gary. What do you want? Are you a prisoner? Is there anything I can do? It's party time. I'll help you. Keith, would you like her?
Keith, would you like that bra?
Keith, say hello to lady.
What kind of
lady? Keith, go get it. Keith. Come on in, Keith.
No.
It'll be a party.
No, Keith.
See the party?
No, Keith.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
No, Keith.
Would you like her for a game party? No. Keith, would you like that girl for a party?
Do you want that house? You want to hide?
Yeah.
Yeah, you. Would you like that bra?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then hurry up.
Keith, no! You would not! You would I didn't do it, Gary. Hit him, Gary. Get him, good one. Hit him. Hit him. Gary, take it easy. Hold it, Gary. Hold it, boy. Take it easy. Calm down, Gary. Calm down, Gary. Calm down. Calm, man. Hold it, Gary. Cool it, baby. Cool it. Girl, Gary. Hold it, Gary. Girl. Calm. My girl, Gary.
And the hunter lived happily ever after.
There's a little bit more, just a little bit more, and only Herbie can tell it. His brother was there, who just passed away a year ago.
He was an art director in major films.
Art director, Topaz, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it? Just a couple like that. He worked for Hitchcock quite a bit.
Horses, don't they? All kinds of stuff.
Right. But anyway, to get into the story, his brother was there. All right, go ahead.
He wasn't on the set. Mind you, I don't know that Ray Steckler is going to be in the film named Cash Flag. There's a whole other film that's in his mind that none of us know. So we're in a soundstage, and what do you want me to do, Ray? Kill her. I said, no, kill her, you know. I'm shooting a guy in the nose, I'm killing people, I'm chopping, and Nicky Cohen's ex-girlfriend is in the film. And I said, Ray, I gotta get out of here. You gotta kill me. I gotta be out of this film. He goes, it's all right. Get some rat poison for Herbie. I don't give a shit. Just give me the goddamn, I want to get out of here, Ray. It's hot, Santa Monica Boulevard. I hate Hollywood. So he gets some gal, secretary, you probably remember her name. What was her name?
Laura Benedict.
Laura Benedict. It was a guy with tits. It was I know this was not a real woman. I'm positive. So I look down, and I'm sweating because I want out of this picture. Ray said, Herbie, wait a minute. Before we kill you, go up to the phone and talk to your brother Mort. I'm improv, guys. All right. So I dial, and I don't know, there's a whole 45 minutes of another film starring Ray Dennis Steckler and Cash Flag in the goddamn film. I don't know nothing about this.
Just interrupt. The other part of the film had not happened yet.
I know. Well, in his mind, it hadn't happened yet, because he didn't have the other $20. He needed another $20 to make another hour. $40?
He walks out of my movie with 45 minutes of film, so what am I gonna do? He wants me to kill him so he can go home. Right. I got 45 more minutes to shoot. It's only logical.
And he ain't got the $40 either. There's no way he's gonna get...
We all know Cash Flag. If I show up, he shows up.
Yeah, but I never heard of Cash Flag. So I'm dialing the phone, and I talk to my sweet brother. Hey, Mort, as a Ray, what should I tell him? He said, well, telling you with 3 weird guys with an axe and you're killing a lot of people and you're afraid of these guys. So I do an improv. Hey, Mort, I'm with 3 guys on a cafe and they're 3 weirdos and they got axes and they're killing people and I'm afraid I'm gonna get hurt, you know. And all right, Ray says, did you get it? I say, I got it, click. Suddenly I come to the open and they kill you with the rat boys and all that shit. Opening night in Lytton Center, whatever it is. Great title. This guy does great titles. Hitchcock didn't do as good a titles as Ray Dennis Steckler.
Yeah.
And I say, starring Cash Flag in as Mort Mad Dog Click in The Thrill Killers. Mort Mad Dog Click's my brother's name. This guy picks up on the improv, names himself Mort Mad Dog Click. Cash Flag! And I see this film with Shirley throwing up in the bushes with the river ahead. And this was not a really happy time in my life anyway. But Ray, if you go with Ray, the end result of the collage of the meal was quite good.
Keith, come on. Keith, come on, what are you doing?
So cool, it's Dad. I had to get a shirt tonight. I had to get a shirt.
Come on.
Let's go.
We can dirty up the walls a little. We can use the place. And I'll pay you $100 a day.
I don't know. I just painted the place.
We can redo it when we finish.
Well, can I feed my customers while you're shooting?
Well, I'm sorry, but I'll tell you what you can do. You can feed my cast and crew. You'll make just as much, maybe even more.
What are you stopping here for? Because I gotta get some hot coffee down me. I gotta call my brother in L.A. so he can help us.
Let me out. I want a beer.
Yeah, a beer.
Hello.
Hello.
Could you
possibly direct me to the nearest telephone?
Yeah, it's right over there around the corner.
Thank you very much, lady.
Pardon me, Mr. Morgan.
Shirley.
Oh, these darn flies.
Now, you listen to me, you little tramp. If I had wanted that door closed, I would have closed it myself. So you keep your filthy hands off of me!
Gary, please. Gary, for God's sake, calm down, boy. Calm down.
You see, my friend there has a terrible case of claustrophobia.
Remember the broadcast we heard last night? Could these be the men that escaped from the insane asylum?
What do you fellas have?
Give me a beer.
Me too. Can I have a beer too, Gary? I'll have a beer.
Yeah, I'm at Topanga Canyon. I'm okay, don't worry about it. Look, I need your help bad. I got a couple of nuts with me.
A couple of nuts, huh? So what do you want me to do about it? I've got problems of my own.
I want you to help me, buddy. Help me. Now look, I got bread, don't worry about it.
Poor old Hank. He had dandruff. What a mess. Now, how do you expect me to open it without an opener?
Why don't you just pop the top?
Just pop the top? Pop the top.
Come up through L.A. and turn off the left of Topanga Canyon, and it's the bottom of the hill, the Pleasant Inn. I gotta shake these guys.
Yeah? Well, my time's valuable. You got some money? You got some real change? Because I don't do nothing for nothing.
I got the bread, I got money. I'll wait here for you. Okay, brother? Make it fast, boy. Okay. See ya.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I'm taking cigarette change.
Hey, fella, put that money
Drop
back.
it, buddy. Down. Relax. Ain't nobody gonna get hurt. Feel better? No.
Hey, why don't you play some music?
Now, get your hands off there.
Oh, I want some change for the jukebox.
Well, you ask for it.
May I have a quarter?
Yes. Would you please get me a cup of coffee? I would like a cup of coffee. Now.
Hey, you. Hey, Curly. Is that your pictures over there? Is that you? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? What are you, a movie star or something? Hey, huh?
Hey, Curly, you a movie star?
Yeah, he's got his pictures all over the place.
That's right, that's him. An honest-to-goodness movie star. Yeah, he's a movie star.
Hey, can I put his head up?
No, you had. Keith, you had one. I want this one.
Take the girl. Take the girl.
Let me have his head on the wall.
No,
Keith!
No. Keith, you take the girl. I'll take Big Boy. Go ahead, take the girl. Movie star. Take the girl. Movie star, how about you and me playing a little scene together, okay? Come on the set. Up, boy. Up! Now, let's see. Muscle man, let me see the muscles. Muscles up. Okay. Come on, now. Let me see the muscles. Come on. Okay. Coffee. Using coffee. Okay. Now, muscle man, we get ready for Samson's dead scene.
Oh, come on now. This thing's gone about far enough.
Come on, Beetle man, get over here.
You're awfully brave with a gun in your hand. Oh!
Shut up. Coffee! Coffee! No, keep on.
No. You got her. She got hair.
See this? That's for you. Right there. A little closer. See the barrel? Close them out. Close it! Okay. Coffee. Get over there, bro. Now. All right. When the director says action, that means death. Okay. Ready? What's your last meal? Okay, have your last meal. No last meal. Okay. Ready? Camera. Roll up. What's the matter? What is it? Run, honey!
Take care of him, George.
I can handle that little squirt. Linda, call the police.
Does anybody know what Rosh Hashanah was? Rosh Hashanah is, it's the highest holiday. This guy in 1965, I got beaten up by the three Marines. I've been spaced out for 6 years, deep pain, psychosomatic pain. He says, Herbie, come to Hollywood Boulevard. I want you to be in the parade. So I got to do it. So he says, Herbie, put on this red bear's outfit. I'm in this next film. There's a red bear, right?
Yeah, he was the original Trooper.
So I'm standing outside a Pantages Theater in the South. Hot, smoggy day in a red outfit. Mind you, you're not feeling mentally that well anyway. And you know you're wearing a red. You look down, you see claws. See long claws. And my face is painted red. And a Jewish woman stands next to me. And it says, God is my witness, she says to me. And this was a doggy parade. He didn't tell me it was a doggy parade. It was Rudy Vale's ass in front of me. In a truck. Shiny $40 suit. This son of a bitch is worth millions. And I'm looking at this saying, that son of a bitch's ass is worth millions. And it's shiny blue Sears suit. And I'm wearing a red outfit, and I ain't happy in life. Life is not treating me well. And I got on red makeup. If you wear makeup, it does something to you. You really become in another world as an actor. And the woman says to me, so what kind of a dog are you?
I don't want you to leave, just...
And I look down and I say, the cops?
Well, yeah, go ahead, tell them that. You know, we're gonna break it up.
So she says, what kind of a doggy are you? And I say, I'm a bear. I'm a red bear with long fingernails and a red face. And I say, I'm a Rosh Hashanah squat hound. Next thing I know, I'm in Hollywood Boulevard and in front of a truck watching Rudy Vale's ass and doggies, and I'm out of my mind. I know life has left me. It ain't bad enough. Ray makes a turn down Holland Avenue, and a cop sees me on the front of the hood, a red bear. I know I'm a red bear. You gotta know that if you think you're a red bear and you don't know what happened to your life is gone. You have become a fucking red bear on a truck in Hollywood Boulevard. And a cop with a gun, the whole bit. Get over there. You know you got a red bear on your truck? Get off the truck, bear. And I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, this world is really screwed up. So I get off the bear, and I look at that. Ray, you were standing there right with the cop.
Yeah, I was right there, but it was your fault.
When was my fault?
I still remember it was your fault. You wore the suit.
Huh?
You wore the suit.
Yeah, but you told me.
Well, that doesn't matter. You
I'm an actor to
We're having to step in right here, okay? Let's get up for Herb. Herb Robbins here.
We better do something to save him. You get in there. Go on, get in there, Gopher. Go on, boy.
What are you calling Marvin? Marvin! Marvin, wake up! You stupid crap! Marvin! You! What would you like if I bit you, you stupid vampire?
We've been together since 1959, and I don't know how many directors keep... Is that me? I don't know how many directors... Is this working? Can you hear me? Yeah. I don't know how many directors in Hollywood can stay with their stars that long. Do you? Honestly? I remember John Ford used to... Yeah, John Ford, maybe. It was fun.
Stay with their wife that long.
Yeah, it's tough. But you know, Herbie, he started to tell you, but this is really serious, and this is really, really important, Herbie.
Which one is that?
Well, the day that big moose guy hit you. Do you remember you were walking down the street, and he came running behind you, I think, didn't he? And he yelled your name, and you turned around, and crack! This is what you told me now. I mean, then I came to the hospital to see you.
Yeah, that's true.
And then but right before he got hurt, I told him he was going to do a movie for me.
which he was very excited.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, God. Let's not forget this. Do you want to do it?
I'm going to sit down.
Yeah, I'm suffering with 27 stitches and nose moved over here, and eyes falling down. In terrible shape. And I do raise pictures of thrill killers, and I don't want to look at my face on film because...
I still have to direct it.
I don't want to look at my face on film because it's a mess. And I was a mess for 6 years, and finally Ray starts getting compliments on the great makeup job on Herbie's face. And this son of a bitch won't tell them what the face really is. I mean, I got a crushed left side of my face. And what did you take, compliments on the makeup?
When I went in the hospital, at first I felt sorry.
Oh, don't change it.
No, let's tell you.
I'm laying don't change it.
Legend. Come on.
Yeah, did you say to me something like, that's a great face? Something like that?
I just said what any low-budget director down here. I just went into the hospital. I saw this really bad mutilated face and eye, and all I could think of, we'll use it. We'll use it. They call it production value.
Herb Robbins, ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a hand. Okay, I want to hear from Vale a little bit since he's up here. Vale, how did you? Vale is the mastermind behind the Bibles for the hipster, the Incredibly Strange Films book and the Incredibly Strange Music books. Ray's a big part of the film book. And Vale, why don't you talk a little bit about how this came to be and how you got hooked up with this crazy guy right here?
You know, to tell you the truth, you can read Ray's interview. He's really great.
You're gonna talk about being sick?
Okay, I'll stand up. But personally, I like to hear things I've never heard before, and I actually wanted to ask Ray, wherever he went, to tell us more about Ron Haydock.
This evening is a tribute to Ron Haydock, just so you know.
Well, I think earlier I said, you know, like Ron Haydock is just part of my life when we made those movies. He had a lot of talent besides. He wrote a lot of novels. Most people don't know he wrote a lot of novels, like 30, 40, 50, I don't know. He was always supporting himself, writing novels consistently. What I really just want to say about Ron is that once in your lifetime, if you find a friend who compliments you and is there whenever you need him or her, then you're probably the luckiest person in the world. Now, Ron only had one problem, is he couldn't socialize in Hollywood. You know what it's like to socialize in business, guys, everybody?
A little bit smoothing.
I'm saying socialize, I'm picking a kind of a mild word. I don't want to say suck up, you know what I'm saying?
No, you can say that here. We're all over 21.
He didn't live that way. He's a very simple guy from Chicago. He loved his music, and like I said, without that song Ratfink, there wouldn't be Ratfink and Boo Boo today, because that was the catalyst of what started the whole thing. When I heard the music, I said, hey, let's go for it. But I've been like that all my life. You give me something on Herbie's bad eye, whatever, you know, then it gives me something to go on. Because, you know, you get your best ideas from other people. You may think you're a genius, but you're not as smart if you think you are the only one on the set that knows anything. You saw Romeo Barrymore chasing the gorilla. You saw Bob Burns. How many people?
Bob Burns, give me a hand, Bob Burns. Friend of Paul Bleasdale, right here, Bob Burns.
How can you miss when you have people who love what they're doing? Bob Burns he's a legend. I mean,
yeah, he is.
Not only is Kogler, he was my mummy. You'll see him tonight as the mummy. You'll see Ratfink. You'll see Herbie as Killer Crump. Killer Crump? Yeah, Killer Crump. You'll see people in the Lemon Grove Kids who are out there. You've never seen anything like this film. If you haven't, it's just hard to explain. You're sitting in your front yard and people walk by and you say, hey, come in. Come on over here, you know? The mailman comes in, what are you doing Sunday? The guy, the Hollywood Strangler, I came to fix my air conditioner. Ever think about acting? You don't think by the time he left, I paid to get the air conditioner fixed, do you? You know? I mean, it's like Pierre Agostino. Did you see the Hollywood Strangler, guys, or any of them? He was a painter. my house looked great. He became a star in my movies, and I had a great film. It's all a balancing act.
But he couldn't
Everybody
speak
is.
English. It was amazing. The man couldn't speak English. After Ray finished the entire film, the guy's Hungarian. So now, Ray, the guy doesn't speak English. So Ray,
But see, nobody, see, now nobody knew that till now.
Hey, Ray, what the Lemon Grove Kids, which we're going to see in a few minutes, that's a tribute to the Bowery Boys, which I'm a big fan of. And here we got the Bowery Boys, and Ray does a great Hunts Hall impersonation in this film, I think.
I can't do it. I'm going to explain that one quick.
Okay.
All right, that's probably. Okay, yes, when I grew up, every time the Bowery Boys played, or before that, the East Side Kids, right, the Dead End Kids, whatever they were, my grandmother would give me money and say, go see those movies. And, you know, I did. I kept out of trouble. But I was fascinated. You saw Ratfink. Did you see the guy with the mustache with the chains on the porch? Yeah. Well, he does Leo Gorcey in this film. Just so you know, I'll bring it to your attention now. Most people aren't aware. See, working for me one way, you'll be a psychotic, next day you'll be a moron. What does it matter? if you really want to be an actor, you should do that. You should get everything different. You shouldn't try and be the same thing all the time. How many Harrison Fords do we need? I don't know.
None.
Okay. But anyway, I finally, Hunts Hall, a friend of mine said, you got to go see Ray. He does an imitation. So I ran the Lemon Grove Kids, the one you're going to see tonight with the spaceship. The spaceship. Oh boy, no, that's another story. How we got a whole spaceship. It's gigantic. It's monstrous. Where do you see it? But anyway, Hunts came to the screening, and afterwards, he came out, and it was very interesting. Now this is the real Hollywood. Now let me tell you something. This is the real Hollywood. I would have done anything to make a movie with Hunts Hall. I said, Hunts, I'll play your son. Or whatever. Let's do it together. He said, I got to have $25,000 because that's what I got when I made the picture for Allied Artists. Well, $25,000 to me was like 2 years' salary in those days. So I really couldn't do it. But before that, after the screening, he looked at the movie and he came up and he told me something. I'm the kind of guy, you go out, you have a good time, you make a movie, no jealousy on the set, no crap, just go, whatever happens. If it rains, you shoot in the rain. What's the difference? It's still a movie, and it's only a movie. And Hunt said to me, he says, you know, there's a guy, and you'll see him wearing a hat, same time I do. He says, you shouldn't do that. You should never put anybody in the movie that competes with you, because you'll blow it. And I never thought about it. I never thought about my movies with people in the movie competing. But in Hollywood, would you put two blondes in the lead for a movie? Would you in Hollywood? You would? Nice person. Well, I don't know what Hollywood you know, because they won't do it there. If you're a star in Hollywood, the one thing the star has, there was a cowboy star, Rocky Lane. How many people know Rocky Lane? The cowboy star. Well, he's dead now. I'm dying. You know, he became Mr. Ed later, that's trivia. But Rocky Lane was one of the top 10 money-making stars of Republic Studios. And he had in his contract that nobody on the set in his movies could wear a pair of Levi's but him. Now, is that petty? Anyway, and then Peggy Stewart is leading lady in Lone Pine, and I says, what'd you think about that? She says, he was just a bubble butt anyway. So, anyway, where was I at? What was I talking about?
You were talking about Ron Haydock.
Yeah, but
What did he say to you?
Yeah, what did he say to you?
oh, yeah, we're talking about Hunts. See, I blotted that out. This is bad.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I said, Hunts, why don't you come up and have dinner some night? So Hunts comes up. I said, bring your wife. Didn't bring his wife. Hunts comes to my house. We have a great dinner. The writer, does anyone know Jim Harmon?
Yep.
Okay, good one. Jim Harmon's really heavy into radio. This is a great guy. He was also in the Lemon Grove Kids. He's the guy with the lollipop. He said, I got to be there when you meet Hunts Hall. This has got to be the greatest thing. I mean, and he was just so turned on it because he knew how much I loved the Bowery Boys. So Hunts and I ate, and Hunts proceeded to tell me a story of his feeling about the movie industry. I wanted to hear Leo. I wanted to hear Louis. You know what I mean? I wanted to hear all about the good things. He says, I don't want to talk about that. He says, but I did a movie for Ivan Tors, and he said, I forget the character he played. He was a bad guy, Gentle Ben, that's it. Is Gentle Ben, was that the series? Help me, Gentle Ben.
Yeah.
Okay. He was in the Everglades, and I says, yeah, I saw that, Hans. I'm all excited. Hans, I saw that picture. You were great, man. You really went out of character. He says, yeah. I says, well, what did you like best about being on that film, Hans? He says, I'm going to tell you what I like best. Every time it was 1 minute to noon, I had one more scene to do. I blew it. I blew the scene, man, so that Ivan Torres would have to pay that overtime for lunch. I said, what? He says, I love to screw him. Once, I mean, you know, what was dinner after that, you know? How many times you meet somebody and the image, you see this image, and when you meet them, you say, why? Why did I ever want to meet them? So anyway, I'm depressed. It's my hero, you know. I imitate him. I did him. I was very good at it, but I did it. I wasn't trying to copy him, and I guess I wasn't away. I just wanted to keep the Bowery Boys living. You know what I'm saying? They weren't making them anymore. I said, let's keep going, and I did make 4 of them, and only 2 have ever really been seen. And so anyway, about a week later, I said, I wonder if Hunt still wants to work for me. I started to mellow down, and I said, maybe if I call him. Maybe he'll take 10,000. I can get 10,000. I got a car, 2 cars. I'll sell them, whatever, because it's once in a lifetime.
So he's selling his cars.
What do you have to sleep with a car? Forget it. You know. Anyway, I said I could call him up, and I got his wife. His wife, I think her name was Mary. I said, hi, Mary. This is Ray Steckler. Maybe I said Ray Dennis Steckler. And she said, yeah. I says, is Hans there? No. I says, well, you know, I'd sure like to work with Hans in a movie. And she said, you'll talk about bubble burst? She says, you son of a bitch, if you ever wear that baseball hat in a movie again, we're gonna sue you! And that was it. No more stars. I think it's wonderful about Ed Wood, who brought Vale, Kenny Duncan, and all those guys from the B-Westerns like Tom Tyler and Tom Keaton, and kept them working. But I always seem to me, my images and my heroes wind up being assholes, sorry.
You know what? Ray's always been one of my heroes, and he's bigger than the image. Ray's one of the nicest, sweetest guys I've ever met. It's not always true. Anyway, we got a few more minutes. Before we get to it, we're going to show Lemon Grove, which is about an hour, and then the director's cut of Blood Shack, which is about an hour, which stars Ron Haydock, I believe. When this is the director's cut, although when this came out, initially, you went under the name Wolfgang Schmidt or something?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you. Okay, one more thing, because you got to do this. You know.
Not that you were ashamed of it, or anything.
No, Hollywood just kept saying, don't get any of those fucking Steckler movies. I changed my name, that's all. I changed my name and I started finding distributors. Wolfgang Schmidt, is he that German guy that makes those movies? I got dates, I got things I couldn't get with my own name.
Ray's $100,000 in debt, calls me, he's gonna leave Hollywood, and doesn't know how the hell he's gonna move his family to Vegas. He says to me, Herbie, I just bought a dog. What's the matter, Ray? There's no more goddamn actors. And Ray lives in a gorgeous house up in the hills. He got a set, did a whole motion picture thing. It's a beautiful house. And I come, he says, my last $40. Meet Astro, the Wonder Dog.
Excuse me, it was Nitro.
Nitro. And there's Ray looking at this gorgeous Malmo. Was it Malmo, the German show?
No, that was later. That was
and
the
Ray is
return of Nitro.
Ray is looking at this dog, saying, you know, I don't want any stars in my films or any egos in my films. Just me and the dog. And that was Ray. His last $40, he bought this dog. He's going to make a star out of the dog.
Okay, last story. As things were really tough for Ron Haydock and me, and Ron says, I don't understand what the problem is. I says, there's no way to figure out what the problem is. You make movies, people make them all the time, nobody ever sees them. I said to Ron, Ron, we can take a print of Ratfink, the Creatures, the Thrill Killers, and we can take them to Hollywood Vine, and we can put them on the bus stop. Our luck is so bad that we could sit there all day at Hollywood Vine and see if somebody will pick up those prints. We put our names on them, and this is true story. We went to Hollywood Vine at the state, and we put them on the bench there. We put all my movies, 16mm prints. Then we stepped back, And we waited. We wanted to see if somebody would they wouldn't play them. Maybe they'd at least steal them. Like 6 hours, 7 hours later, we went home with our prints. Even then, our luck was bad.
Yeah, but Ray, it's the year 2000, and here we are at a Ray Dennis Steckler Film Festival, man. And we love Ray.
Just one more trivia. Somebody here tonight, where are you standing? He has a copy of The Incredibly Strange Creatures, and it's dubbed in Japanese. Where is that guy?
Who's this guy? Come up here. Get up here.
Is he still here?
Get up here, you crazy guy. Where is he? You? Get up here. Get you. Yeah, you.
You have it? You have it?
I don't have it with me.
No, you don't have to show it tonight. It's cool. But
Japanese?
But he has it. So now they're stealing them when I really need the money.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, you know, one last thing before we get to the Lemon Grove Kids. Ray has some, what is it, lost footage from the Thrill Killers? We're going to show on VHS.
A couple of weeks ago, I'm just on VHS, guys. I threw a little music in for you. I opened a can, and this should make Herbie really happy. Well, maybe it will. It took me, I opened this can, I ran this little piece of film about 5-6 minutes. I didn't really edit it or anything for you tonight. It's kind of precious. And I found some of us shooting the Thrill Killers in the old house behind the scenes.
It's never been seen?
Never been seen.
Never been seen, right here at Thrillville for the first time.
I put it on the end of all, it goes out now with all my Thrill Killer copies, and I also found in another can color footage of Ratfink and Boo Boo, real color footage.
Wow.
Which is on the end of Ratfink now, of course. But I thought I'd give you a little taste of it tonight. There's a 12-minute video there. If the sound works good, you'll hear it better.
Okay, okay.
If it works
Yeah.
good, you'll hear it better.
So we're going to go from that and...
Enjoy it.
Okay, let's give a big hand for our panel here. Ray Dennis Steckler, Herb Robbins, Vale, Carol and Jeremy. Okay, I'm going to clear the set. Bob's going to run the video. As soon as I clear the set, then we're going to go to the Lemon Grove Kids and then right into Blood Shack. Ray and Vale are going to be in the lobby selling lots of cool stuff. So you can go out, wander out there and check it out. And thanks for coming. Appreciate it. It turns out there's about 90 cool people in the Bay Area that are all here tonight. So I appreciate you all coming out, supporting the Thrillville Psychotronic Blowout Show. You know, I showed Thrill Killers and Incredibly Strange Creatures. Incredibly Strange Creatures actually almost sold out back in April. I went to Vegas for the first time. I was thinking Ocean's 11, and you know, it was Siegfried and Roy. But anyway, while I was there, I got to meet Ray. I hooked up with him at a Taco Bell, and he gave me his prints of Thrill Killers and Incredibly Strange Creatures, which I drove back here just to show you guys. Talk about the wages of fear. And Ray, such a nice guy, drove all the way out here from Vegas to pick him up and show us these films. So let's give him a big hand, Ray Dennis Steckler. So I'm going to clear the set. And now we're just going to have visual smorgasbord. We're going to go from the video right to Lemon Grove Kids and then into Blood Shack. So thanks for coming.
we go on tour with Ratfink and Boo Boo. The music, remember music stuff? We go touring, singing in these Unimarks that used to be in California. My grandfather, Grandpa Wagner was up there singing, you know, Home on the Range, you know, and Ron would just, everybody, with a mask on. I mean, he was what you would hope Batman would be in real life if you had a chance to bump into him on the streets. Ron was shaking hands and everything. Oh, Ratfink, we love you, Ratfink. And then people would say, what movie's he in? Where's the movie? Yeah. We could get the movie released. We were going on tour all around for a year, and we still hadn't had the movie released.
Right.
You know, but Ron,
kids all over America knew.
There are still thousands of kids in California, thousands of kids who met Ron Haydock as Ratfink and Titus as Boo Boo.
Yeah.
And Barry Lee also played Boo Boo because Barry was playing some of the instruments on the tour. You know, who have never probably seen the movie.
Yeah, I always wondered who that strange costume character was they met when they were kids.
Can you imagine you're 40 years old, you sit down or you're going to a video store and you finally see it, and you remember this guy in the costume? What a thrill that would be.
Yeah.
But I knew him when I was like this.
Yeah.
It's too bad we don't have more Ron Haydocks because he was a good guy.
Yeah.
You know.
Ratfink and Boo Boo, masked men dedicated to fight crime and preserve justice.
Look, Boo Boo, a young lady in distress.
Won't somebody help me?
Me first, Ratfink.
Go, Boo Boo. I'll park the rat-sickle.
Oh, take that, Mr. Crook. Oh.
Why not fight someone your own size, fella?
Help me! Won't somebody please help me?
The Ratfink will. Ape, drop that girl.
You hurt me, you big ape!
Take that, Ape.
Ratfink and Boo Boo, the leaders of today, building the leaders of tomorrow.
And I want all you young people to grow up to be good American citizens. Remember, your country needs you.
Ratfink, you're the greatest!
Ratfink and Boo Boo are coming!
How about Ron Haydock? Give me one more applause for old Ron. He was a great talent, he was a great friend. And I don't know if you people ever lost a great friend or somebody you liked working with, but you know, Ron could write a song, write a book. He did it all. There's a guy who would only do it his way, no matter what I said. It was his way or no way. I'll never forget him going into Sears Roebuck and picking out that ski cap.
I mean, he actually paid for that cap himself. It was like $4.95 or something. He says, this is what Ratfink will wear. And I was saying, what? Ratfink will wear this? Of course, the movie at that point was not about a superhero. Did you guys see Ratfink and Boo Boo? When we started the movie, it wasn't about a superhero. It was about a bunch of really weird guys. I don't know why I picked that subject all the time. But somehow in the middle of the movie, the ski cap kind of turned me on. I says, well, what goes with a ski cap? He went out and bought a set of long johns. And he had some engineer boots. Do you remember those engineer boots? Anybody remember the engineer boots? Come on.
I do.
Well, good, Larry. I'm glad you do. The point I'm saying is, you know, for about $15, $20, we had all our wardrobe for the whole movie. As Boo Boo brought his own, a Halloween suit. But we made the movie, and you know something? The movie's playing. It's still doing things. The songs are good. And we didn't have any money to make the movie. The whole picture cost under $10,000. But we made it. And I'm proud of it. And it's going to last forever, a lot longer than I am.
What is that?
I stand alone. I stand alone. Little dance number now.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Chris. C-H-R-S.
Thank you. Glad we had one of those for you.
This movie's incredible. Don't even think about it. Just buy it. $10, $10. You can't even.
Who do you think Boo Boo is?
You can't even.
What? $10 is a good price.
That's a great price.
Well, you were saying that.
Any of these movies.
Who'd you say was in this movie?
Ron Haydock.
Ron Haydock. Yeah, he's
rock and roll.
He did the screenplay too.
Yeah, but he played. You know,
he plays in. Oh, so there's music in this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like movies with music.
Very good. Highly recommend.
I'll have to get that one.
Just played last night, right?
We played it last night.
Looked good on the big screen too.
I missed it. I was up there. I missed it. But you know,
this one's got pink motorcycles and a rock and roller.
And superheroes. I mean, what more can you ask for?
It looks good. I'll buy it.
It's really good.
Is this Ratfink and Boo Boo?
No, that's not Boo Boo.
That's not Boo Boo. Who are you?
Crazy cat.
Crazy cat? Oh, okay. Where's Boo Boo?
Boo Boo couldn't make it.
That's right. Come over here in the light a little. Come over here. That's great. I'm proud of you.
I'm trying.
What's your most fearful thing?
Bullets.
My camera's shaking. That's wonderful.
No, I'm doing. Look, I have a boo-boo.
On the way to the theater, something happened?
On the way to the theater, a car went over my back.
Oh my God. What was your friend there doing when this happened?
She was laughing and I had to eat her brain. Very tasty.
From Kicks Magazine.
Ray, you're the greatest. I've lost my voice screaming about you. You're the most wonderful man alive, and it's a thrill to be here, to see you again.
What's your name?
Steckler, Ray Dennis Steckler.
Ray Dennis Steckler?
Yeah.
All that? Okay, I'm from Austin, Texas, and it's nice to meet you, Ray Dennis Steckler.
Where are you from?
Don't test.
Houston.
Tell
Austin.
me where to go.
Where are you from?
Tell me where to go.
Oh, to the bathroom or to the movie theater?
the movie.
We're going to the movie. That right door there.
My name's Patty West.
Hi, Patty West. Are you from Texas?
Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon.
Great, great. Will you come to see the show?
You know, I came to see many things, and truly I've been most impressed by the show.
Good. What do you think about Ron Haydock?
Number one, fantastic.
Heartthrob of the universe.
He's running wild.
The tragic end that he would disappear from us like this.
Oh, that's nice.
Ron was magnificent.
This is your moment you've been waiting for. You told me that you wanted to.
Oh, yes. Well, I just want to say happy Halloween, and it's fabulous to be here in Vegas. And Ratfink and Boo Boo!
We did a film called Psycho Beach Party.
Psycho Beach Party?
Yeah. Charles Busch is a playwright out of New York.
your fans, Danny. They belong in a straitjacket. The other side's better? Better angle? Okay, Morgan Steckler.
My name is Otto. $2 each.
Otto?
Otto. San Francisco.
What made you come here?
I had this incredible pain in my ribs. And you see, you mean here, like right here?
Why are you here?
Right here?
Why are you here?
I came here to talk to you, see your films. That's why I'm like right here, right here.
Okay, Eric, now just tell me why you like these movies.
Why? I don't know. I just like the style, you know. Like the homemadeness, I guess. It doesn't look professional. I mean, it's great, you know, genuine.
I was going to say the simplicity.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, primitive.
Get in there and see the rest of Ratfink.
Yeah, I want to see that. I saw it like a million times on the video.
See it on widescreen.
Yeah, that's
I'll talk to you between shows.
I'm sorry.
No, go watch the movie. I want you to see it.
Yeah, I'm
Because I don't know if it's ever run in a theater again in America.
I don't know why that is. That's just silly that is.
It's just the way it is.
That's silly that is. You're going to run in Europe though, no problem. You're going to run in the film museum in Amsterdam, no problem. Everybody wants to see it.
There.
Yeah, are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm gonna phone you. Okay. Whether you like it or not.
All right.
So whatever happened to Titus movie?
We need to make more. He's still in Hollywood. I see him pop up all the time doing things.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's directing little things, acting. He looks exactly the same.
Really?
Gain a pound. That's really amazing.
In your magazine, you got Ron Haydock singing with a cowboy hat on, right? What is he singing? What is Ron Haydock singing? Why did
99 cowboy hat?
he has the cowboy hat? I saw that picture. One of somebody had it. Well, maybe it wasn't you.
With the football?
Do you know the picture where he's singing to the group? No, it's in that other people. That wasn't you guys. I'm sorry. Somebody put a disc out and they have a picture of him in it. No, you have a little. Don't you have a little thing?
Yeah.
A little book about this big? Yeah. It's in there.
With the cowboy
Real quick. Yeah. You don't know what it is? I got to tell you. You ready, Dan? This is trivia.
Yeah.
Back in the saddle again. I said, Ron, if you're going to sing that, you got to wear a cowboy hat on top of the Ratfink mask.
Oh, is that right?
Right.
You're absolutely right. He's wearing the mask and the hat.
Right.
And then my grandfather came up and followed. He walked up. My grandfather, 80-some years old, got up and he sang. And Ron gave him the mic and walked off. I got it all.
These guys are carrying on the Ratfink tradition, too.
You know. So, oh, yeah.
Yeah, we fine tradition.
But he could sing without a mask. Ron could. You know.
In fact, he didn't sing. Well, we don't sing, so.
Right.
I stand
He could.
alone. I stand alone.
You keep singing like that.
That's all you're getting until we get past.
You keep singing like that and you will stand alone. All right, I'm going to do my famous line. You ready?
Yeah.
Cut.
In the red underwear, it was really red underwear with the pants on. There was a B. And the B was supposed to stand for bobbin.
Oh.
It was a takeoff on, what do you call it?
Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin, and I called myself Bobbin, but then it got changed to Boo Boo, which made less sense to me, but I didn't care. But I liked the little gimmick I put in the lights and the horns, and the light in the tail would light up. That was
your idea?
Thing I did.
Wow.
I saw a clip of the movie the other day, and that actually looked pretty good, the lights flashing on and off.
It looked pretty funny. What happened to the suit, by the way? Do you still have that?
No, I couldn't find the suit. One day I was looking for it, and I couldn't find it, so I said, oh, well, because the suit was getting wore out. Because I wore it to a lot of Halloween parties. And it was getting wore out, so a couple of times, one time I was walking down the street, and a fan came up to me, and he says, I know you played the part Boo Boo. And he says, I saw you the other day in a supermarket signing autographs, and I got your autograph. I said, you did? I thought, well, maybe the guy's a little nuts or something. I wasn't at a supermarket. You know, what Ray Steckler did, he took the costume and he put it on a person about my size. I think it was a little loose on the person. And the person was signing autographs. You know, it really didn't make any difference to me, because I didn't feel like going on supermarket appearances.
Oh, that's good.
Ratfink and Boo Boo, the leaders of today, building the leaders of tomorrow. Relentless in their war against the forces of oppression and tyranny. Dedicated defenders of truth, justice, and the freedom-loving peoples of the world. Builders of better bodies, 8 ways.
It's the big boss, a go-go party.
This old jalopy don't run out of steam. We're gonna make of that a go-go scene. 6 girls sitting in the back seat. 6 guys hanging out the rear. If you're tall and thin, we can squeeze you in. Then we'll all flip over the shore. Go-go party. Hey, yo, chicks. A go-go party is great little kicks. The time of romancing, I hold you tight. We have a big boss. Go-go party tonight. Hear the radio blasting. Listen to the Beatles shout. Just hope we can reach as fast as our beach before this car comes out. Go-go party. Hey, oh, chicks. Go-go party is great little kicks. Well, the general romancing, I hold you high. And the big boss, go-go party tonight. Boy, you got to spend this time. Come on in. The water's fine. Fine lady to Thrillville. Come on, let's hit the tide. Who cares about the bills? There's a lot of thrills when you put the baby by your side.
Take the motorcycle and cut him off at the pass. You that way. You two go that way. Let's go, Joe.
I want to talk to you. I'm hip to your game. I'm nobody's fool. You're running wild. You're running wild. It's not easy to see you've been cheating on me. You're running wild. You told me that you loved me when I gave you my ring, but I can see that the truth is it didn't mean to think you're running wild. You're running wild. It's obvious to see you've been cheating on me. You're running wild. Captain J, the two of you are necking in this new stingray. You're running wild. You're running wild. It's obvious to see you've been cheating on me. You're running wild. About you, if you don't stop your cheating, then the two of us are through. You're running wild. You're running wild. It's obvious to see you've been cheating on me. You're running wild. It's obvious to see you've been cheating on me. Better stop, you're running wild.
Fritz? Yeah, I'm Fritz. Yeah. I'm Charlie Smith. Yeah, well, congratulations. But we only hire female models around here. Why don't you try one of the agencies in town?
That's all right. Look, I was told you might be able to help me find a girl by the name of Carrie Erskine.
Carrie Erskine?
Yeah, I understood that she
What do
used
you want with her?
Well, I understand she used to work for you, and I've got a friend
Yeah, she used to.
Well, I've got a friend that would like to hire her.
What is he, photographer or something?
Well, yeah. Now, do you know where I could find her?
Come on, Fritz, I want to go home. It's cold.
Are you sure you don't know?
I'm positive. Believe me, I'm positive.
Well,
I don't know.
I was told she
damn
used to...
thing about Carrie Erskine.
Yeah.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got 1, 2, 3 girls working over here. We're all on overtime, and
Now, can you tell me where I can find her?
She used to have a roommate named Carol Hollister. They lived in a little white house. Yeah, it's about a mile down the road. It's over on the left. If you go over there...
Carol Hollister.
Yeah, you might be able to find her.
A mile down the left, White House.
The White House.
White House. Thanks, Fritz.
Right. Yeah, well, same deal.
Daniel! Daniel! Hey, Daniel! Daniel! Danny boy! Hey, Daniel! What's doing?
Who's that?
Oh, that's old Tim Foster. He's been around a long time. Got a place near the mountains here. Hey, Tim, fixed to go to the rodeo tomorrow?
You're old man Craig's niece, aren't you?
Yeah, this is Carol. It's Tim Foster.
I want to buy your ranch.
I just got here. I don't intend to sell it. It's been in the family for a long time.
You got a lot of good property out here. I can use it. I want to buy your ranch.
Didn't you hear her? She said she didn't want to sell it.
That's right, Tim. I'm sorry.
I want to fix up this place. Fix up the ranch house. Tear down that old water tower. It's about to fall down on somebody anyway. Get rid of that old house.
That's a historical monument. It's been there for over 150 years.
You know the only history that place has got is about 150 years history of death in it. You know that.
The Trooper legend? The one my uncle mentioned a few times? I don't know very much about it.
You don't know that people have been dying in that place for 150 years, from then to today. You don't know that? They're still getting knocked off in there. Everybody in this area could be a lot better off once we get rid of that house. You save yourself a lot of bread. Yeah? Good. Well, if I'm going to save myself a lot of bread, Herb, you must be getting that stuff awfully cheap to undersell Frankie Roberts. And if you're getting that stuff awfully cheap, you got to be stealing it, old buddy. Who are you stealing from? Your boss, Ferguson? Are you stealing it from Ferguson?
What do you care who I'm stealing it?
What
What do you care what I'm doing? As long as you can save yourself a lot of bread.
do I care, Herb? What? See this? Frankie Roberts did the damage. Right to my mouth, he knocked the tooth out. I like all the teeth in my mouth at all times. I'm missing one. I learned my lesson from Frankie Roberts. It's as simple as that.
You got no guts. That's your problem, Fritz.
When it comes to Frankie Roberts, you better believe I don't have any guts. Besides that, Herb, why don't you just do yourself a favor? For once in your life, do yourself a favor.
What?
Give up. No, Herb, you're never gonna make it. Give up.
I can't talk to you anymore.
You never could, Herb. No communication, Herb.
None at all.
You don't listen to a thing I say.
Later, Fritz.
Yeah. Look, Carol, there's nothing but wind and desert out here. You own 10,000 miles of wind and desert. Who in their right mind wants to own nothing but 10,000 miles of wind and desert? Desert, girl, that's all you got.
Desert, my foot. Daniel told me about the lake that's under here and the water rights that I own to it.
You did?
Yes, he did.
Well, wait a minute. We can forget about that for a second. There must be 10,000 other reasons you don't want this ranch. Look at that corral. Look at the corral. There ain't a horse in the corral. And even if you did put horses in that corral, they just die out there. You know that. It's too hot. You can't keep horses out there.
I'm not going to sell the ranch.
Look, that water tower, you're going to walk under it someday, and it's just going to fall down on you, hit you on the head, splatter you all over, you're going to die. You want that to happen? Sell me the ranch. I want the ranch, Carol.
Is that a threat about the water tower?
It's no threat. I just want to buy the ranch. Come on. I'm serious.
Forget it.
Look, you want to...
Oh, come on and stop it.
Go take your garbage, buddy. It's all good.
Break it up.
Margie, we don't want to get sand on your sneakers, so move a little bit.
Stop it. Daniel. Daniel, come on, stop it. Come on, please.
You! Listen, garbage man.
Let's make this cross. This is what you
Stop it! Come on now.
Garbage, buddy! Get out there and don't get...
Stop.